Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us, joining me. So today I'm gonna make Bubble and Squeak, but I'm not quite sure if it's Bubble and Squeak or not because I don't have any cabbage. And Bubble and Squeak ultimately is a dish that is created with leftovers. So I'm not arsed heading out and getting cabbage for a leftover cook. But the more I think about it, is it actually Bubble and Squeak if there's no squeak? Or is cabbage the squeak? Or is it the bubble? I'm not entirely sure, nor do I care. But what we're going to do is fire up the BBQ. And I've got this pan from IKEA. I'm just going to set that on whenever we get it fired up. Light it up with the Big K Woodies. We've got our Marabou Big K charcoal and some salt, pepper, garlic, Lone Star from Firefly. And we're just going to mix it all together. I've got some potatoes, onions, carrots, sweet corn, streaky bacon, and some like beef kofta things on sticks that weren't used. So I'm going to use that, and we'll just put it all into the pan and see how it tastes. We're just going to get this Marabou charcoal. This stuff is pretty sparky. It gets hot very, very quick. And we're going to just fill up the wee BBQ. And just fill that up so there's enough charcoal there to get a good fire on the rib. That should be enough. I have found that this charcoal does take a bit longer to light, but once it gets going, it is the dog's goodness. That's what you want whenever you're cooking. I'm just going to use 2 of these to properly. What am I doing? Why am I not just lighting it off that? Silly Nathan. Never play with fire, you'll get your fingers burnt. Unless you're a pro. Ow! Not like me. Ow! Anyway, so we're going to let that just burn away. And then the plan is get the pan on top of it. Obviously this BBQ barbecue, I'll just show you a bit more. It's from Blok. They worked really hard with the design, as you can see, to get all the airflow around the side of it, including the bees at the side. And see, for a one-man barbecue, I think it's incredible. But not even as a one-man. You can do full pan cooks. Obviously it comes with a couple of grates as well. You've got like a small griddle, small griddle, and also like a small grill. Works great. I use it a lot for cooking steaks and things like that. Remember, if you are enjoying this content, I need a shave. Remember to like and subscribe. I recently made 1,000 subs, so thanks for everyone for giving us a follow. I haven't created as much longer form content recently, simply because the kids were off school, they're a handful, and we were on holiday, but I'm hoping to get back into it. Remember to like and subscribe. We're just gonna get our pan on and really just wait for this to heat up. It's already starting to heat up. And we'll get some oil on this and then bring out the ingredients and start cooking our bubble and whatever. Just wanted to talk a bit about Bubble and Squeak. So Bubble and Squeak, to me, when we were younger, we would have travelled to France and went to those places like Eurocamp and Key Camp. And quite often my dad would just take stuff out of the fridge and throw it all together late at night. And that's how I was taught what Bubble and Squeak was. Now, I haven't made Bubble and Squeak ever. So this is a first. But as I said, it is just leftovers thrown into a pan with lots of seasoning, or whatever seasoning you want. There probably is a specific recipe which would indicate the main ingredients, which are potato and cabbage. But you know what? We're here to mess about. So we're going to add some oil. Good hefty glug of oil. Big fire. Big fire. So whilst I was waiting for the charcoal to heat up, I realised that I was smothering the fire because I probably put too much charcoal in. So what I've actually done is I've taken the sort of accessory rack off my Joe Jr., which I'll just show you, and it sits neatly on top, just to get this started to heat up a good bit, because it was taking its time. This is like proper campfire cooking now. I love it. So first up, I think we're gonna go in with some onions. And we'll get a good sizzle on them. And then of course, we're gonna go with some lazy garlic, because I'm lazy. On a good tablespoon of that. Oh, the smells already, I tell you. Next, we're gonna go in with some chili crunch. And then we're going to add in the potatoes. And hopefully get these nice and softened up. So they're already cooked, but we're just going to give them, get all that oil and everything over them. Just let that cook off. Oh, man overboard. May as well go in with the carrots. And then some sweet corn. And we'll just let that cook away. Now is probably a good time to actually add some seasoning in as well. So, good amount of seasoning. Salt, pepper, garlic. And we'll just let that cook away. Next up, we've got some browned off bacon bits, which we'll just stir in. Oh, another man overboard. We've also got some browned off lemon and citrus beef to go in. So that's going to be nice. We'll just get that stirred in. You don't really want it to burn, so we're really at that stage now where you sort of need to man this a bit more. Quite a high heat, especially in the middle, so I'm really gonna move it out a wee bit. And what I want to do is put this onto a nice slice of garlic bread and then top it with a fried egg. I think that'll be good. As you can see, my dogs are very excited. There's a wee bit for you. So I think it's ready now to take off and let it sit. And then we're going to fry an egg, get a bit of garlic bread, ciabatta, and then we'll top this on top of the ciabatta with the fried egg. Here we are, nice piece of garlic bread. We're going to get our mix. I have to remind you, I've been fasting for 18 hours, so I'm pretty hungry. So a wee bit of that. Doesn't matter if it goes everywhere, of course. Look at that. Oh wow. Sure, get some lots of meat. I'll let you see it. It doesn't really look very artistic, does it? Our fried egg. Oh. Look at that. And we're just going to finish it off with a wee bit of salt and a wee bit of pepper. Let's go for a taste test. Beautiful. That was so good. The onions, the bacon, the salt, pepper, garlic, barbecue rub. And enough to do a few days. Banging. So if you enjoyed me making that scrumdiddlyumptious brunch, stroke breakfast, stroke dinner, stroke whatever, make sure you like and subscribe. Quick sound check. Sound check, 1, 2, 3. Sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check.